Hi, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is Big Trouble in Hondo Sit. Part 1, second playthrough. Bit more common sense this time. Let's try it. Watch. Here we are again. Second playthrough. Playing a bit smarter this time. Spent the first couple of turns getting lined up at the door, or the entrance to the first room. Same characters, of course. These two are in Overwatch, as of course is standard judge training, which, I forgot. Those two will be in Overwatch at the door, the entrance, and then Judge Togawa is gonna go in and trigger the encounter, and then these two are gonna start shooting, of course. Yes, that's what they would do in real life. Yeah, anyway, a bit smarter. This time I've got some better cards for the Big Meg and the Armory. A couple of med packs, a Riot Shield, which increases resist but slows down the move, and a Warning Shot, which pins someone, pins the enemy. Yeah. So, yeah, same as before. Okay. Turn 1. Here we go. Boom. Judge Togawa triggers the encounter. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, I'm leaning. I have a cat on my lap, so I'm finding it difficult to reach anything on the table. It's a hard life. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, she triggers the encounter, and I have the option of overwatching now or getting her to finish her move and her turn and then doing the overwatch. I'm going to let her finish because otherwise I'll just forget. So you know what I'm like. So let's do that. So she's going to move. She's going to continue a move and turn that into a charge, which gives her 1 extra dice for attacking. So that's 3, that's 4. Her fight is 4, plus 1 is 5. Their defense is 2, or their resist is 2. She's using a day stick, so that's plus 1. So she's got 6 dice versus their 2 dice. Yeah, 6 dice versus 2. That's pretty damn good. And she's using, is it plus 1 for the day stick? Oh no, plus 2 for the day stick. Because she's not using the day stick, she's using a Tendo stave. Right. Okay, right. So we got 1, 2, 3. That's good. 3 against 1. So those 3 are more than the target's current cool, which is 3 down the bottom. Or they equal. So they get stunned by default. They get stunned. Take a stun. And then we remove that. That cancels that out. Boom. Those are the injuries. Close combat, one-handed knockback. Okay, so the Tendo stave doesn't stun. They are actually injuries. Actual injuries. 1, 2. 1, 2. But they do knock back. So let's knock them back. Ooh, as a group. Knock them back. She's swinging it around. Ooh, knocking them all back as a cluster of zombies. Awesome. Right, that was her turn. Now we can do the Overwatch shots. Let's start with Judge Erickson. So he gets a snapshot. Snapshot, I tell ya. Right, snapshots. So he's firing. He's got to shoot a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. is gonna, they appeared at the same time, so we can choose a target. Let's concentrate on these people's, because they're gonna attack. Oh, they're all gonna attack actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So he's got 4 dice, standard, ranged, attack, +1 for his lawgiver short range, and he's going to use stun pulse because they haven't announced their intentions, although they are weapons drawn. So justified to fire, but not justified to kill, not yet, until they start fighting back. So he's going to use his stun pulse. Yeah, I believe that's all the modifications. Dishonored dead. Yeah, it's going to do those. So there. Right, defenders 2. So let's roll that. Snapshot. Okay, 2, 3 hits, 1 defense. Okay, they get pinned, but they're already pinned. There's only 1 pinned. That cancels that out. They get 2 injuries. Oh, they're 2 stuns. Sorry, 2 stuns. Stun. 1, 2. They get 2 stuns. Right. So when stuns and injuries, for each stun and each injury, their cool is reduced by 1 point. And when their cool reaches 0, they're dead. So each of these has a cool of 3. So 1, 2, 3, boom. And that 1 remaining stun goes on the rest of the group, or the next one down. So basically imagine their ablative armor or whatever. So they lost one of their peoples. They're still pinned and still stunned. Right, that was his Overwatch shot. Let's get Judge Sandy's Overwatch shot. Her shoot is 3. No, her shoot is 4. That's 4. And her lawgiver gives a +1. And she's also got +1 because she's precog. She, like fraction of a second before they popped up, she knew that they were going to pop up. So her aim, she gets like an aimed shot instead of a snapshot during Overwatch. So she's got 6 dice versus the target's defend of 2. Resist of 2, sorry. Right. Okay, so again they get pinned, but whatever. Okay, they take 1 stun. 1 stun. Okay. So they're taking stuns, Okay, so that was a better start than last time, I think. Right. I didn't see, what I didn't do? I forgot to see what happens when they appeared, but let's do that now with their activations. But anyway, we did all the stuff. Right, that's a hit result. So hit result means place both dishonored dead activation chips in the bag. Right, so that's cool. So now they get to activate, of course. Pull one out the bag. Okay, one of them gets to activate. It will be the nearest to the leader, which are those peoples. First of their actions will be to get rid of the pinned. They kind of get themselves together. They stand up again after being knocked down by the Tendo stave. Right, second action will be to move. They're already there. Oh, he's already there. So he's going to stay there and he's going to attack. Their stats are -1 for each stunned, so -2. However, fortitude means they suffer no stat loss for 1 injury. So we ignore one of these. So they are pretty much only suffering a -1. So their fight is 2 with all that said and done. Their fight is 2. So 2 versus Hondo Judge. Defense of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resist of 4, sorry. Anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 versus 4. She gets a fight back as well. She does get a fight back with her brawler. Knock back. Okay, right. Right. Great. So she's got 1, 2 defense and no hits. Result. So she's fine. Now she's going to attack back with her brawler special rule, so she gets a free attack. So Tendo stave, 1, 2, plus her normal 1, 2, 3, 4 for attack. Versus their current resist of 1. It was 2, but they're stunned, so it's 1. They're not able to defend themselves as they did before. So that's time to kick some zombie ass. Here we go, here we go. Right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go, here we go. Right, so they're pinned again. That's good. That soaks up one of their actions. And then that cancels that out, leaving 2. So they take 2 injuries. Right, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, we take that one out. And we put an injury on that one and get rid of those. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's how that works. Right. So that was our free attack back. And that unit is done. Right, the other unit is going to go now. The other unit is going to go now. They're going to charge. So a move plus an attack. So 2 actions. A double action even. Move plus an attack. They're a fresh, unpinned unit. Unpinned, unstunned. Unbelievable. So they are going to get... So their fight is 3. 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 for the charge. So that's 4. Plus 1 for ganging up. That's 5. It's 5 dice. Not looking good. Versus Hondo Judge, defense of 4. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this one would have been pushed back as well with the Tendo stave because he got injured. Pushback. Right. So it's 5 versus 4 with the Hondo Judge defending. Did I pick that up? Did I roll that? I'm getting distracted. The cat's moving on my lap, sorry. And I didn't see what I did with that. I'm going to roll that again. If in doubt, roll again. Yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place. I see I've got a cat on my lap, so I can't reach anything on the table. And she keeps digging her nails in. Distracting me, of course. So anyway, Hondo City Judge defending. Okay, so that's 3 hits, 2 defense. Her cool is 4, so she doesn't get pinned. She does not get pinned. Oh, Tell you what, I forgot. The Dishonored Dead katana has a modifier of +2, so that's another 2 dice. There we go. Okay, so that's 4 hits. So 4 hits versus 2 defense. That equals her cool. So she is pinned. She gets pinned this time. She takes pinned. She gets pinned. Not good at all. She gets pinned and takes 2 injuries. Pinned and 2 injuries. All right. Well, we do have some med packs, so we can deal with that as long as we can take them out in the next turn, which it is. So it's the end of turn, or the end of the first turn of actually the game. Next turn, pull a token out of the bag. It's a bad people's token. Bad people's token, and it'll be the nearest to Resyk, the leader, who activates first, which will be these people. And that is not good at all. Not good at all. So they're, again, they're rolling a whole bunch of dice this time, but they don't have the charge bonus at least. So they got, so 1 for gaining up, 1 for gaining up, 2 for the katanas, and then their fight is 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 dice versus her defend of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 versus 4. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Right. So her defense is pretty terrible this time. 1 defend, 3 hits. Ooh, scary. Although I could play that med pack. Use with hunker down. Ah, that's not good. Hunker down. Because if we hunker down, then a ninja pops up. And that's not cool at all. But we might have to deal with that. Anyway, whatever. So, yeah, I'm digressing again. So current cool. Anyway, she's pinned. She's already pinned, so she can't take 2 pinned. So, boom, another 2 injuries, which means she's down. She's down. She's unconscious. She's unconscious. So we are going to have to hunker down. We are going to have to hunker down. Otherwise, yeah. So that was their first action. Their second action will be to move up to Resyk. And, yeah, they're going to deal with him. Right, next. Right, now it's Judge Resyk. Resyk. Although I could use that on someone else, but I'm going to use it on Judge Resyk. And I am going to have to remove Togawa's activation token from the bag. Let's put it next to it for the moment. Right. Oh, invasion. Feline monster invasion on the board. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Right. Yeah, that was it. I remember what I was doing. Resyk, come on. Come on. Yeah, he's going to attack. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to attack. He's going to use his... he's going to use his... What's he got? A day stick. Day stick. So he's got 4 dice for the day stick. plus 1 for this, yeah, +1, and it's got stun. So that's 5 dice. He's not charging. Versus this Dishonored Dead defense of 2. So let's get that right. So red dice for the Dishonored and 5 black dice for Ericsson. Yeah. Right, doing all this one-handed, it's not an easy task. He's complaining again. I just need to get a tripod. Right, now that is pretty good. Right, so 3 hits, which means they are pinned. They are pinned. And 1 stun. That's it. Awesome. He's going to do that again. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice versus 2. But their defense is -1. No, it's not -1 because they ignore the first stun. Okay. Remember. Right, that's more like it. Right. Yeah, so they're pinned still. They take 3 stuns, which effectively just removes one of them from the board. That's great. Okay. So that was both of his actions. He's going to see if that goes back in the bag. His cool is 5, so he's rolling 5 dice to see if that goes back in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a special result. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go back in the bag. Right. That's his activation. Right, who's next? Anyone good? It's the bad people's. Right, so it's not them, it's this one. 1 action to get rid of the pin. And then his move is... Oh, yeah, that doesn't affect him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put him there, remembering that he is a separate unit. Right. So that was both of his actions. Right. And now, there we go. Come on, Judge Samdi. Do your thing. Do your thing. Right, Judge Samdi, you can... Mind probe. Mind probe. Special and hit results as a success. Yeah, let's do that. Mind probe. We're going to mind. She's going to mind probe that unit of 2 right there. She's going to mind probe them. Mind probe. Yeah, she's going to mind probe them. So that means she takes a cool test. It's a double action. She takes a cool test. Her cool is 4. So she takes a cool test. And any special or hit results are counted as successes. Then the target takes a cool test, which is 3. And any defend results, any armor result negates a success. And the number of successes overall, each of those counts as a stunned. So let's do that. It's a double action though. She could just shoot. It's probably more effective. But yeah, mind probe, do it, mind probe. Use your skills. Okay. Special and hit results. So 3 hits. So three successes, 1 defend. They take 2 stunned results. They take 2 stun tokens, which Yeah, that brings down another one. Boop. Leaving that one just pinned. All right, well, that's thinned the herd. Thinned the herd. Okay, right. Now, what to do? Here's the end of the turn anyway, so end of the turn. Right, so Judge Togawa is down. We are going to have to hunker down to fix her. Someone's going to have to hunker down to fix her. But anyway, we'll sort that out later. First, we need to get rid of these. Pull a token. It's a friendly and it's a standard token. Let's get Judge Eriksson to do his, do his standard thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Right, he's going to attack. He's going to attack this one. He's a bigger threat. He isn't pinned, so he's a bigger threat. So you're going to attack this one. So his fight is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 for his day stick. He's not charging versus 2 defense for the Dishonored Dead. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and no defense. Right, so that one is pinned. And there's no defense. It's so 3 injuries. Boom, he's gone. Yes, that was his first action. Well done. Well done indeed. All in the day's work. Right, second action. Again, 5 dice against 2. All right, takes 1 wound or 1 stun even. That's good. That's good, I suppose. That was his activation. Yeah. Next. It's the bad peoples, of which there is only 1. I will obviously take the other. I will take that out the bag because that's dead. Right, first action, get rid of pinned, get himself together. Yeah, put the old incense on, listen to Enya, self-help tapes and such, and gets his life back together. And then he attacks. And obviously he's going to attack Eriksson because Eriksson is the person who's been shooting up the place. Right, so his fight is 3. 1, 2, 3 versus Eriksson's defend of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Eriksson, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. So 3 versus 4. 3 versus 4. Oh no, 5 versus 4 because of the katana. It's very sharp. Yeah, I think Eriksson might. Oh, he's already been, hasn't he? He's already been. Yeah, if he hadn't have been, he might have been able to evade, but he can't evade. Too bad. That's too bad. Right. Okay, that's not terrible at all. So 2 hits, 2 defends, no pins, no injuries. Nice. That was his action. That was his turn. Yeah. Right. And also, before we go on to the next turn, I always forget this. Always. He has the brawler rule, so he can attack back, which he's going to do right now. He's going to attack back. So he gets his fight of 4 +1 for the day stick and +1 for ganging up because look who else is adjacent. There we go. So that's 6 versus 2. Yeah, versus 2. Yeah. That zombie will rue the day he attacked Judge Erickson. Right. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible. All right. One stun. One stun. They call him one stun. Well, that's a free action. Right, now it's a star token, and it is Samdi, Judge Samdi. Whew. Okay, Judge Samdi, let's do it. Let's do it. What are you gonna do? Attack. How are you at fighting, Judge Samdi? Samdi. Fight is 3. Now you're gonna shoot. Shoot. Yeah. Right, so Judge Samdi's gonna shoot. Her shoot is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She could fight and get +1 for ganging up. No, she's gonna shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for the lawgiver, short range, and 4 for the shoot. Versus defend of 2. However, he's got 2 stunned, one of which doesn't do anything, but the second stun does leave 1. Yeah, leaves 1 defend. So there you go. 5 versus 1. Yeah, there we go. Yes, 1, 2, 3 hits, no defense. Boom, goodbye. Goodbye. Awesome. Put those back in the box. Right. Now that was cool. Now we've cleared that room. We're gonna have to start patching people up. So, yeah, let me just grab something. So we've used our activations when there's nothing else on the board to maneuver into a kind of defensive position. In this map, I did read the rules that I wrote myself, and actually any square that has cover or is blocked on 2 sides is considered cover, which I didn't. In the last game, I just said, oh, it's all cover, but it's not. So this square would be cover, beep, beep, or the corners would be cover, or yeah, any square that's blocked on 2 sides is cover. So I got him in the corner in cover. She's about to pull a token and use a med pack card to bring Togawa back to life. Yeah. Or back to consciousness. She's going to stab her with one of those adrenaline syringes. Yeah. Right. Should we do that right now? Should we do that? Here we go. Oh, it's a star token. Boom. Use that. Stab her with not with a mutton dagger, but with, yeah. Boop. She stands up. That was both of her actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those back in the box. Back in the box. Okay, so that was a double action. Hunker down action. Whenever you do a hunker down action on this map, guess what happens? This guy turns up, or girl. It moves too quickly for us to know, so drops down next to the person who hunkered down, who was this one, Judge Samdi, and it gets a free attack before this goes back in the bag. Right, so it gets a free attack. Its fight is 3, so 3 dice. It's using Wakazashi, which is it's a +1 modifier. It's like a, although the model, I have several ninja models and I just picked up the first one. This one is not a Wakazashi, but whatever. Who cares really? So that's 4 dice. Not a charge. Just 4 dice. Does she get to attack back? What does she have? Who is she? Sam D. She's got Brawler. Okay, so she can attack back. Yeah, right. So 4 dice versus Sam D's 3 dice. He's only got a 3. That's bad. That's bad. That is bad. That's bad. She got any mind things she can do? Precog, winning Overwatch, friendly models, blah blah blah. Sonic control. No. Right, so it's 4 versus 3 straight up. Let's do that. Okay, 2 hits. 2 defend. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nothing happens. Well done. So she parries that, blocks it. For superior training. Right. So that was that. But she can attack back, funnily enough. She gets a free attack back. Yeah. So she spins around. And gives him a bit of a whack. So her fight is 3. She's using a day stick, which is +1. She's got backup, so that's another 1. So that's 5 versus the Clan Ninja. Defense of, oh, he's only got a defense of 1. Ooh, because he's wearing like cloth. He's not wearing any armor whatsoever. Of course, that makes sense. There you go. Okay. Yeah. He could evade. Can he evade? Nah. Oh, right, it's not a cover. Right. Oh, that was bloody terrible. Holy crap. But at least there wasn't any defense. So that's 1 hit. 1 hit. His cool is 2, so he's not pinned, but he does get stunned. Takes 1 stun. There you go, Clan Ninja. There's your 1 stun. They call him 1 stun. Now he attacks back. It goes back and forth until... actually, does he attack back if he's stunned? Oh, not if he's pinned, but if he's stunned, it's fine. He can attack back. So he's going to attack back with his current fight, which is only 2 now because he's stunned. Plus his Wakazashi, which is 1. Versus 4. Yeah, okay, so 3 versus 4. It's still dangerous. Okay, so 2 hits, 1 defense. No, wrong way round. 2 hits, 1 defense. There we go. Get it right. Get it right. 2 hits, 1 defense. She takes a wound. Proper wound. She's wounded. That's not cool, but she does get to attack back. So she gets 1, 2, 3, +1 for ganging up, +1 for a day stick, versus his current, I say his, might be her, might be it, whatever, current, or them, I suppose. Anyway, I'm digressing, regressing more like. Right, current defend of 0. Yeah, current defend of 0. However, if your defend is reduced to 0, then special results count as a defend. So you got a 1 in 6 chance. You can like roll a crit basically. So it's possible, it's doable. So 2 hits versus 1 defense. Well, he did roll a crit. There you go. But that goes through, and boom, Clan Ninja's gone. Clan Ninja is gone. Phew. They all sigh a collective sigh of relief and decide maybe next time we do hunker down, we should be a little bit more prepared. Like he should have been in Overwatch, to be honest. Ericsson, looking at you, should have been in Overwatch. Remember your training, you're supposed to be a senior judge. Right. Now we're alone. She's injured. Let's put that on her base. We're going to spend our actions getting into position, getting all lined up for the next thing. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that token. Don't need that anymore. So we're going to get lined up in here. That pops up there. It's in Overwatch. I remember this from last time. It's in Overwatch. Anything that goes on these lines will trigger the Overwatch. And of course, they wouldn't know that, but they're training. They see something very obviously odd. Judge Samdi's head is ringing alarm bells, you know, saying, well, this isn't all what it seems. So they're all getting in Overwatch, and yeah, they're all standard training, standard judge training, Overwatching. She's going to go in Overwatch. He's going to go in Overwatch. Which means their tokens will be next to each person. There we go. So we'll just keep doing it until we get lined up, and then this token's in the bag. And then we'll get Judge Togawa to trigger that, because we don't know it's going to attack until it attacks. Yeah, makes sense. Right, so everyone's in Overwatch. Right, pull a token. Token, she moves there. Overwatch attack. Overwatch attack, which is a charge. So, what is it? Living statue. Living statue. Living statue is fight 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 for the charge. And it's got +3 modifier for its huge bolt. So that's 8 dice. Wow. We might have another casualty. She might go down again. Yeah. Versus Judge Togawa. Her defense is 4. Right. Yeah. Now, I'm thinking they're going to Overwatch first, because as soon as it starts moving, they're going to start firing. Pa, 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 pa. So I'm going to allow that to, I'm going to put these dice there so I don't forget. Right, it's going to have that attack. It will have that attack. It will have it. But let's see if it dies on the way. See if we blow that person up on the way. So let's have nearest, who is Samdi. Let's get Samdi. Samdi's going to Overwatch 5 dice for the Overwatch. Yeah, 5 dice. 6 dice because of precog versus Living Statues defense of 4. Yeah. Okay, right, let's do it. Roll all the dice. Look at all those dice. Lovely. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice, nice. No defense. Yes. That's what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is exactly the number we need to blow that thing up. Boom. Cool of 5. We got 5. Boom, it's dead. Nice. Overwatch done. Good job. Well done. Those dice don't happen. That attack does not happen. Doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. Look at all those dice that would have... Yeah, no thanks. Freaking awesome. That's what... See the difference between a bit of planning, yeah, a bit of training, judge training, yeah. Right, I go back in the bag. That encounter is done. Freaking awesome. We don't need to heal up. She's still injured. But we're good. Right, we're going to get lined up. We're going to spend all our actions getting lined up on the next thing. So let's have Overwatch again. Again, 1, 2. Those two on Overwatch. Standard procedure. 1, 2. Yeah, and save that star token. I'll just keep pulling them until we get that set up. There we go. Judge token, star token. Right, and we're going to trigger the next room. Pull the token out of the bag. Oh, what a surprise! It's a friendly. Judge Togawa moves in, boop, triggering the encounter as soon as. Let me read this. Right. As soon as any friendly model enters this area, place the sorceress in the center of the Yami, the darkness symbol. Right, so in the center, which is about there. There's the sorceress. There she is in her glory. Glorious. Judge Togawa makes an immediate cool test. Right. So Judge Togawa makes an immediate cool test. Judge Togawa's cool is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Judge Togawa's cool is 4. Yeah. And she doesn't have any injuries or anything like that, so that's lucky. Right. Awesome. Look at that. Nice. Right. If passed with 2 or more special results, ping pong, she joins and gains +1 cool. Okay. So she joins. So they have a discussion in their local language, and of course the Megacity judges, they did, elementary Japanese, but they didn't study very enough to understand what they're talking about. So they have a conversation and boop, she joins. She's a friendly. She's one of us now. One of us. So that's another friendly token in the bag, and she gets +1 cool. So her cool is 4, which is now 5. Yeah. 5 cool. Nice. Right. So we're all together. We're all friendlies. Let's get rid of those Overwatches. They weren't necessary, but they might be in a minute. let's keep them there for the minute. Right, so now we've got 4 friendly tokens in the bag. Right, okay, let's get lined up. I guess she's going to be arranged, and so is Judge Sandy. So let's have the street judge and the melee judge at the front, and it's the top of the turn. Right, I know kind of what's in this room, so I know that when we walk in this room, there aren't going to be anything spawning immediately, so we won't bother with Overwatch. Although, yeah, they probably will be in Overwatch. Should we put them in Overwatch? Let's put them in Overwatch. Yeah, let's put 1, 2. Let's put all 3 of them in Overwatch and get Togawa to go first. Yeah, so we keep pulling tokens until... Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom, and then Togawa pulls the token and steps into the room, which is the stairs to the exit. And what happens? As soon as any friendly model enters this area, its activation is over, and it must make a cool test. Right, so Judge Togawa makes a cool test. Her cool is 4. Yes, we pass. If passed with 2 or more special results, hang on, let me read what happens. Make a cool test. The ground shakes and the stairs threaten to collapse as the fortress seemingly tries to stop you going any further. If passed with 2 or more special results, the earthquake stops, allowing any subsequent models to pass. Okay, that's cool. She nailed it. So, because she got 2 special results, she nailed her cool test, then the fortress has deemed us worthy as a party to continue to the exit. Well done, team. Well done, team. Bit more planning this time, bit more preparation, bit more, obviously, standard judge training came into play. Bit more common sense, to be honest. And yeah, we nailed this level. We nailed it. Right, we're going to go on to the next level. So, well, that went a lot better. That was textbook, straight out of the judge training manual, year 1. Yeah, bloody great. So to summarise, we used 1 med pack to bring back Judge Togawa, bring her back to life or to consciousness. Judge Sandy has 1 injury, not a big deal really. We also have a new recruit, someone on our side anyway, a guide or someone's going to help us. The sorceress, and she has some cool rules. She has firewall and fireball. So fireball is a ranged attack, blast 2, incendiary, throw. So yeah, range of short range modifier +1, short range is 3, so blast 2. So she puts it right next to her, but far enough away not to hurt herself. She gets a +1, and otherwise it's over 9 inches away, which is on a map like that it's not going to happen probably. And then she's got firewall, so she passes a cool test to put a wall of fire between 2 points, and it can be up to her current cool in inches, which is, her cool is 4, so it can be like 4 squares wide. So that could block a path. Any model passing through the wall suffers 1 stunned and an attack equal to the sorceress's current cool. So that's normally 4. and that lasts until the sorceress performs a different action. So she can keep concentrating, spending her actions to keep the wall there, or she can do something else and then the wall disappears. Makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using that next game. The next game, let's have a look in the book. Mission 2 is... So we go down more stairs, there's a bridge, a courtyard, and then we got a couple of options similar to the way we had before. We could have gone straight to the stairs or round the other way. In this one, there are 2 exits. We could go the short exit, which is risky, or we go the long exit. So, yeah, anyway, you'll see next time. Like, subscribe, comment below. See ya.